Greetings and peace be unto you. This is the Inspiration Show entitled, Is Your Job Virus Proof and Recession Proof? So, we know things the way it looks right now, even with the vaccine that's out right now, still seems like, jobs are scarce and hard to come by. And people are probably still playing catch up to just make ends meet. So, they were talking about a new stimulus package that would include $600 per person in the household. And I just heard as well $300 in addition to that weekly. So you get the $600 stipend one time, and then you'll have $300 weekly. So I'm not the greatest mathematician, but if you add that up, you're basically getting $600 every 2 weeks, and you got your initial 600. So you basically got $1,200. Okay. So now, let me see, 4 weeks in a month, right? So you got 1,200, and then you have your initial 600. So you got 1,800. So if we tracking and calculating right, that's a lot of people's rent right there, per se, per se. But that's pending you're not working. So pending maybe you have a little job. If you have no job at all, that money gonna do too much for you. And I'm be honest, because I can imagine and think right now in my head and spend $600 mentally. So $600 is absolutely nothing. 900 ain't nothing. I've spent thousands. Not saying that's a good thing, but I'm trying to give you a picture of that money is really nothing. Myself, I'd rather work than have to wait on somebody to give me $600 or any money per se just to give to me for doing nothing. Nah, I'm just not that afraid. I'm sorry. And you can tell me about all death numbers and everything else. I'd rather go to work and take my chances. I have a lot to lose. Yes, I do. But I just feel like the importance of taking care of my family is priority over that, the virus or whatever. So you may say, hey, I want to stay home. I want to be safe. I want to get that money. But think about it. The more we lean on the government, the more control they have. And whether you're whatever political party, it shouldn't matter because according to the Constitution, we don't want the government to be totally controlling us because that would be tyranny, wouldn't it? Would it not? But I don't know. That's another story there. But anyways, like I said, $600. What is it really gonna do? You take $600 in the Foot Locker right now, and it's gonna be gone. You are lucky if you come out with a pair of sneakers and outfit. Back in the days, when I was a young guy, $600 would probably give me a half a wardrobe, even though things were expensive back then. I would at least come home with a pair of sneakers or two, maybe even three, depending on how I use that money. And definitely coming home with clothes, with a pair of jeans and top or something. But it depends on how you use the money. No, you're not gonna have three pairs of Air Jordans. But back then, maybe so, because Jordans was about $100 when I was growing up, somewhere around there. Now, forget about it. There's sneakers that cost $300 out there, but it depends on how you move the money, because you can get New Balance, and depends on what you like. New Balance, get a couple pairs of those, some jeans, some tops, you're good. The only way you should be spending $600 on one single item if your ass is buying a suit, tie, the whole. That's when you spend $600. Not on a pair of sneakers, you know. And not knocking nobody. I'm a sneakerhead, or was a sneakerhead. I'm not even a sneakerhead no more. I can't say I am anymore because I'm not doing that no more. I look in my closet and I got several pairs of sneakers that are like 300 and better. And I'm like, what was I thinking? Stupid. And I can't even sell them. I've tried. I try to sell. I try to resell a lot of my sneakers. It's not like they're beat up either. 9 out of 10 of my sneakers are pretty much resellable. Like if I took them to one of these like collectors or something, they're gonna give me something for it. But that's the thing. How do you know who? Like where can you find these guys even at? Because I put my sneakers on several websites on was OfferUp and all these other ones. You know the whole shebang, eBay, Amazon. No one's biting at the bait. Nobody. Everybody's holding they hold their wallet tight. Or we're holding them dollars tight. They don't want to give me nothing. And I'm talking about my sneakers look like I may have worn them maybe twice. And I wear them all the time. But that's how good I took care of them. But still. So when you get your money, what are you gonna do with it? When you get that $600, are you gonna take it and go out there and buy a pair of sneakers at 300? Or are you gonna buy 2 pairs of sneakers at 300? Or are you gonna wait for the other 300 to attach to the 600 and get more sneakers? I mean, after a while, you gotta say to yourself, what are we doing here? You gotta say like it's time to be an adult, or it's time to be more responsible, depending on your age. You know, and get down to business because it's not gonna get any easier out here. I think you see that already. you know, excuse me. It's not. It's not gonna get any easier. If anything, it's gonna probably get harder out here. You know, think about if your job is like I said, virus proof and recession proof, because you already know if you have a temporary position somewhere, most likely you're gonna lose that position. Not calling anything into existence, but the chances you turning into a permanent position is probably going to be slim to none. So enjoy it while you can. You know, if you're a temperature taker slash security guard, uh, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that job. They can actually have like someone off the street do that for less than what they're paying security guards. Probably like $13 an hour. Who knows? Just sit there and take temperatures all day. So I would say the best way to virus proof and recession proof yourself is to better yourself. Get your education game up. If you're home right now and you're not working, go to school. What's harm in that? I mean, hell, you're gonna be still home. Get on Zoom or however they do the classes. Get that degree, secure that, and then when they open the world back up, you go out there. Now you're more valuable than when you got locked up, basically. So during the whole lockdown, maybe you had no degrees and was making $13 an hour. So now you sat home instead of just wasting your time, you bettered yourself. And then when the whole world opened back up, now you out coming out back into the world 3, 4 times more valuable than when you left. So you have a degree, maybe learned a little skill set or something, and then you out here able to actually conquer the world. You know, just my thoughts. I'm like a real furry, right? I never see my stuff coming like this. But I don't know. I'm in between thinking of growing my beard back or just lining it back up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out when the new year comes in. For right now, though, it's whatever. Um, I usually do this in the beginning. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have fell off and not subscribed, resubscribe. I don't know YouTube. I've always heard YouTubers talking about how they're being attacked on their channels. I never had went through that. Now they're hitting me too. So I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. I don't have no beef with YouTube. I don't get on here talking crazy. I don't attack nothing. I put my message out. I don't even put a narrative out. I put my message out. Whatever's on my mind. If you notice, usually when I drop stuff, it's nothing to do with everything that's going on all the time. Sometimes I do, but even when I do, I still put my twist on it. And not twist as in trying to give you false information, but twist as in what I feel about it or what I think about it, what my views and thoughts are. But not to say go only by what I'm saying. No, what no one else is saying. I don't do that. You know, especially if I'm telling you something that's factual. I'm not going to tell you something factual based on my facts, based on the facts. But anyways, that's all I got. Um, I'll have some for you next Monday, of course. I was gonna give you two, but I say, you know what? Now I'll hold off because we still got one more week before New Year. So, because I strongly doubt New Year's I'm gonna want to do a show, but I want to make sure y'all still have a show to look at, even if I do it beforehand. You know. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, faith, health, wealth, success.